I think it's really important for everyone to feel that their lives have made a difference. As I got older and became and had more free time, the Jewish community meant more to me, and I was able to balance the priorities of work with the important work that I felt was necessary in the Jewish community.
He certainly didn't want to be put up on a pedestal, and I'm sure this whole evening is somewhat embarrassing for him, but he finally, with some arm twisting, agreed to do it because he knows that it will lead to having others learn about the important work of Hebrew Free Loan.
There is a basic value in Jewish culture, tikkun olam, repair the world, and it is instilled as a value in Judaism that we are much more important than ourselves, that we have an obligation to try to repair the world, to try to make the world a little bit of a better place.
Gary's expertise in law is tax, real estate, and estate planning. And the thing that I like is that he's talked people into doing things that are charitable with their estates. People respect Gary because he's an honest person. I think he's a man of integrity, and those are not necessarily characteristics that we see in people nowadays. He's a good negotiator. He's a good process person, and he wants people to be involved in the process, and he wants people to feel a stake in it. And I think that's a very valuable thing for a leader to have.
If I ever have a question about what's the best way to go about this situation, he's my man.
In terms of Gary's philanthropy and service to the Jewish community, he really is a consummate board member. He's taken every position he's ever held very seriously. He's been an industrious board member, and he's been someone that people can rely on.
He also really understands the right way to work with a board to get the most from them, to do things in an equitable way, to make sure that the process is really given its due course.
I mean, when you get him 100%. He's got this tremendous power of focus. He has matured, although I think he was born like 25. He has matured into one of the most respected, fine human beings. He's going to have a great legacy.
Probably the area in the Jewish community that I've received the most satisfaction and have spent the most time is with Hebrew Free Loan. The satisfaction is so clear talking to each borrower to review the applications that we see from these borrowers, to realize that the decisions we make, the work we do, the money we give, makes such a difference in the lives of these people. Very, very satisfying.
I think he has a sense of duty to the community, but knowing Gary has a very high level of intellect, probably reasoned it out that it's just the right thing to do. You take out, you put back.
The consequences of these loans go out throughout the community, not just the borrower, the employees of the borrower, the families of the borrower, the people that are affected by the work that we do are substantially more than just the number of borrowers that we have.
He will serve as a role model for other members of the community, younger members of the community, future members of the community.